Man without God is a very desolate and lost being. Why? Because he wasn't created to be without God. He wasn't created to be alone. So when he is, it's a bad picture. So here's the picture I got. Hell's celebrating, and all of a sudden light just fills everything. And that one Holy Spirit comes and raises Jesus from the dead. And all of a sudden the devil realizes, and all the scriptures come together. And because who knows? He knows scriptures. Right, big time. Better than probably we do, Brent, you're right. And he tries to use them in certain ways, and he's he's twisted. But now here's the picture I got. I pictured hell and all these demon hordes and Satan there in the middle like the boss man. That's just the picture I got. God relates to you the way you can relate. Doesn't mean that's the way it looks. It's the way it related to me, and I understood the message. I saw all these demons just freaking out because they killed the Son of God, and now there's going to be many sons. He opened the door for redemption and righteousness. They couldn't stop God's power from raising him from the dead, from Jesus raising up. One Holy Spirit just takes him and lifts him up from the dead, and nobody could do nothing about it. I like that. And I saw them yelling at each other and arguing and fighting and screaming and like turning on the boss man. You got the picture? You know, we're finished now. We made the biggest mistake. We killed him. Oh my God, we can't stop God. We're defeated. We can't stop God. And I saw this pandemonium and chaos, arguing and strife. You can imagine what it must be like if you put a bunch of devils in a room. You just give him a little place in people and put them all together, it can get pretty ugly. So just imagine straight up devils in a room. That's a pretty nasty day. So I saw this. I saw chaos and frustration and anger. And all of a sudden this look came on, who in the vision I knew was Satan himself. And it's funny how I saw it, because he was taller and bigger than all of them. And you could tell he was the leader. But this look, it was almost a shrewd look, you know what I'm saying? And it was a relief look and sinister. And I remember him, because I saw this, and I remember him saying, "No, stop, quiet, no, it's not that bad, it's not a problem, it's not really a problem." And everybody got quiet and listened to their boss man. And he said, "Listen, guys, what are we freaking out about? What are we having a fit over? So we killed the Son of God, and God raised him from the dead. I understand what that could mean and what that could possibly, but listen, we can't stop God, but we know we can stop them. We have from the beginning. Remember Eve? Ha, 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 ha. That's how the vision went. Remember Adam? Ha, ha. And ever since it's been that way, guys. Why are we fighting amongst ourselves? Because we killed the Son of God? Come on. We know what we've accomplished here and what's been happened here, but we can stop it. Let's just keep them selfish. Come on, we can get them trapped in religion, fighting over doctrine. We'll just get them to build camps and rivers and streams and get all divided and split up. We'll just make it all about them. We'll just get it to be all about them. Oh, we'll have them so frustrated, confused, religious, set against one another, but 2,000 years from now, it'll just be an Easter story, no big deal. The power of what we accomplished by killing him will be swept away." That's the kind of vision I had. You know what? In most cases, it's right, that vision. Because we don't understand. And it's been about us. That's why we could fight. That's why we could have disagreements. That's why we could separate and have anger and frustration, because we don't understand. It's a serious vision. Satan rises in pride and says, "I will be God, and I will sit in the highest place, and I will be God." Who knows that that's in your Bible? And then God goes, what? Should have never said that. To the earth. Serious. But his decree still stands. He's believing he can sit in the high. What's the highest place of Jenny? Where's the highest place of Jenny? Right here, her soul, her mind. He's believing he can set up camp in the throne. He's believing this. I'm not saying he's doing this. He's believing that he can do it with every one of us. She's just here and I'm using her as the example. He's believing he can set up camp right here and rule from the throne of her soul, even if she goes to church. He could care less if she goes to church. Going to church doesn't threaten her. In fact, I think sometimes he likes us going to church in certain settings and stuff, because he loves to establish the stronghold of religion. And he loves people going through the motions and stuff, but he loves to keep this thing working like flesh. He loves to keep this thing working, thinking for itself, and not getting the big picture. That's why the thoughts are relentless. That's why the old former ways of thinking come back all the time, and things rise above the knowledge of God in your mind constantly to keep you from ever getting a revelation, understanding, and finally being free and running clear.